Hi, this is Becky with A Better Way to Homeschool, continuing our video training series on homeschooling with toddlers and babies underfoot. And today we get to start getting into the nuts and bolts of how the heck you homeschool when you've got multiple children, some of them in diapers, some that you're still nursing, and kids that you're trying to school simultaneously. It can be completely and totally overwhelming. But there are three major categories that I'd like you to consider focusing on over the next couple days and even weeks. And once you have these set, then you'll be more prepared and better set for homeschooling success. And those three categories are goal setting, organization, and combining. In this video, I'm only going to address goal setting. I have 5 boys. And in my backyard, we have an archery target. Could you imagine what it would be like if I sent all 5 of my boys out in the backyard with their bow and arrows and I told them, go have fun? Without that target, all heck would break loose. And I can tell you that in homeschooling, without a fundamental target to shoot at, you can find yourself in a mess or in chaos. And chaos is not our goal here. So over the next couple days or even weeks, you need to establish your house, your household fundamental homeschooling goals. Mine are as follows. Our first goal is that our children love the Lord. That's a personal choice in our home. It may not be in yours, but that's our first and foremost goal. Our second goal is that our kids know their math facts inside and out, and they do not move on from any adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing until they understand that basic concept. And then our next goal is that our kids love to read. And we do that multiple ways. We have exciting read-alouds that we read together. We have trade books that we read together that have to do with whatever topic or subject we're studying in history or science. And then we have, we try to just put literature in front of them that has to do with something that they're extremely interested in, with the primary goal of fostering a love of learning. They have so much ahead of them, but it's not the same society that it was back when I was a little girl. So they need to have this thirst for knowledge and the understanding that if they don't know, that skill of reading and a passion for learning is going to carry them very far. And then our last goal, my last goal, is to foster the ability for each child to have excellent written and oral skills. One of the biggest complaints of employers today is that employees cannot write and that they cannot speak. And so over the course of our homeschooling career, we spend the primary years setting them up for high school. By the time my kids get to high school, I'm expecting them to write well and to be able to speak in front of a crowd of people without melting. And for me, that's a primary goal. I want my kids to be excellent communicators. Now for your homework, you need to take a couple days or a couple weeks or your first homeschooling year and establish what are your primary goals for your children and for your homeschooling environment. Without those goals, it's just like sending my boys out in the backyard with their bow and arrows, and we don't want to foster chaos. So I'd like to encourage you to take the time, sit down with the other authority within your home, and decide what is it that you want your children to glean. And then from there, you can build your homeschool around those goals. So this is Becky with A Better Way to Homeschool. You can find me on the web. You can subscribe to these YouTube videos. And I would love to walk alongside you as you too teach your children to be lifelong learners. Have a wonderful day.